Welcome to Long Lost Brothers, the podcast devoted to talking shit
and self-improvement.
That's right. My name is Brett Scott.
And I'm Jesse Cole.
We are the Long Lost Brothers.
Indeed. What's up, Brett? What's happening?
Not a lot, man. I'm feeling pretty good. My fitness has been kind of on point. I've been taking both of my sons kind of intermittently. Like I take one son one day, one son another day. And then my daughter has started running with me. She wants to start running to improve her cardiovascular health. Like she was having like shortness of breath and stuff. Like she's been dealing with it ever since she caught COVID the first time.
Okay.
And she thinks she got it because some kid at school got her sick or something like 2 years ago. But I don't know. But she believes that she still suffers from shortness of breath. And, my wife kind of hinted to her that, like, the only thing you can really do is like eat healthy and exercise, maybe start exercising. And so she asked me if she could start running with me, and which is great because I haven't been running a whole lot lately. So
yeah,
I took her on a trail run the other day. That was fun. Actually, I took the whole fucking crew, man. I took me, the boys, and Beta.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was dope.
That is dope.
Otherwise, I'm hitting the fucking gym. I've been feeling good.
Yeah.
Eating well. Dropped a few lbs the past week or two. So
killing it. I've been on like the opposite end of the spectrum. I had a bit of a struggle of a week.
No.
Well, it's not so much that like I did anything really bad. I just didn't do good.
Okay.
Like, I had a day where I had to stay over in one of our properties and kind of like be like a little snitch spy on like our shelter property. And I was just super fucking bored. There's no TV, and I was listening to my audiobook. And then we went out to dinner, and I got it's like bomb food, but it was like not diet food. It was crab and bacon, mac and cheese. I didn't overeat, but then I was just bored, so I was like, I'll just go get like a pizza pocket because it's over in Long Beach where I used to work when I was real big and fat, and I was like, this place makes bomb ass pizza pockets. Let me go get one. And she's like, it was like the end of the day. She's like, I'll give you a 3. I was like, I don't want that, but I do want that. So kind of like Jesse was like making a comeback, and then I was just like until like I stayed overnight, and then I came back, worked like half a day up here. I feel like I don't remember. I just didn't just got on a bad spin, and then I had to go back almost like to the exact same place, but on the Oregon side of the river to take my mom to the doctor the next day. And then my mom's like, "Can we get a Burger King, Jesse?" And I'm like, my fat ass ain't turning down a Burger King with mom. Let's go. Okay. So anyway, but then I got home that day, taking my mom, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing, dude?" I was like, "You've been working so hard. Why are you stopping? Like, what are you doing?" So I took my fucking ass. I drank a pre-workout. I was like, "Let's go." I went and walked an hour on the treadmill and finished my book, that Holly. That's super good. And I haven't gotten the gym back. This is I've been fucking trying to get my sleep schedule back since that whole staying in the shelter thing. But I'll get back to the gym tomorrow. But anyway, I'm back on track with diet, and that's the real important part.
Yeah. Speaking of delicious foods, man. I went today and I discovered these cookies at IKEA. Me and my wife went to IKEA today.
I saw that on your wife's Facebook.
You got IKEA out there?
I haven't been to it, but we do have it. If you go up north, IKEA is everywhere, bro. Yeah. Is it like Costco, like a Costco hot dog? Is it like IKEA cookie, kind of the same thing?
Kind of. So IKEA is a Swedish company, and everything they have is Swedish, right? It's a furniture store.
Yeah.
That's what it is. But yeah, they have shit kind of like Costco does, except actually it's better, okay? Because they have a legitimate restaurant.
Bro, there's nothing in the fucking world better than a Costco hot dog. Get the fuck out of here right now.
I don't know if I've ever had that, but I just mean in terms of
I know, me neither until recently.
Like they have a full on like you go there and you get lunch. They serve breakfast. They
Yeah.
serve lunch. They serve
Okay.
full food court like type thing, but
Yeah.
not a food court. There's only one place to eat. It's the IKEA restaurant.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a la carte. You get what you want.
Got
But
it.
so the crazy thing about IKEA is that when you walk through there, there's a lot of set pieces. Like they have rooms set up that look like an entirely designed room, and it's like, oh, your room could look like this with this furniture in it,
Yeah.
right? And they have it all set. And there's probably like it looks like a little movie set. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Staged.
Yeah. There's probably like fucking 100 and some like fucking staged rooms.
You know what's crazy? There's an IKEA that I never went in, but I seen it and I was like, why the fuck's it so big?
Yeah, that's fucking why. Because it's
dude.
look, half of it is just a warehouse where they store all the shit that you can.
And then the other half is the sales floor, right?
Yeah, and it's not even really a sales floor. It's a maze full. It's a maze full of mock rooms.
Oh, dude, I just go there and take a nap if I was homeless. Swear to God, I'll just go in there and be like, just crawl on the blankets, bro, and hide out.
Yeah, you could. I'm telling you. And
then they kick you out of that room. If they don't take you to the exit, just go find a different room, or just run from them when they come to try to take you to the exit. Just run and go find another room and go lay down again.
Wouldn't be hard.
What are they gonna do? Throw you in jail?
They probably got a staged jail in the back.
A Swiss jail in the back.
Got all staged just like the rooms.
The security guards carry Swiss Army knives.
That's all they carry, right?
Oh, they give you a Swiss chocolate.
Yep.
You're like, can I have some water? No. Just
anyway, what's crazy about IKEA is every single item you see is for sale. Like there's nothing that's just like a prop. Like everything is for, like if there's a table, like if there's a kitchen set up, you can buy the fridge, you can buy the shit hanging on the wall, you can buy the silverware, you can buy the glasses, you can buy the table, you can buy the tablecloth, you can buy the rug, you can buy every fucking thing in there is something that they sell.
That's dope though.
Yeah. So it's fun though, man, because you go in there and I feel like I don't really feel old physically and I don't really feel that old mentally. But when it comes to some of the things that I enjoy, I'm starting to feel like an old man. Like fucking we went and had the greatest time. We walked IKEA for like 2.5 hours, like just looking at the possibilities of like, dude, if we buy a house, we should get a set like this room, or like we should get this couch and put this fucking fridge in our. You know, just everything. It was so. It's like a day place to daydream.
Kimberly likes to go to Home Depot, and I won't lie, that is like the highlight of my job, going to Home Depot to buy shit. I'm like, all right, let's see what they got. You know, I'm like, oh, look at this tool. This is sick.
I feel the same way about Lowe's. Lowe's is my joint.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, Lowe's is. I mean, are pretty much the same shit. But I feel like, for me, I feel like indoor shit, I go to Home Depot. Outdoor shit, I go to Lowe's.
That's probably true. Home Depot got some twisted ass lumber, crooked as my hips.
So we had a fucking blast just walking around IKEA and eating lunch there and shit. It felt like Will Ferrell in Old School, where he's like, we might go to pretty big, nice little Saturday tomorrow. We got to do this, and I might go to Bed Bath and Beyond. I don't know if we'll have time. Like that's how I felt. I felt like that dude. And
Frank the Tank.
So we had Frank the Tank. We had a fucking blast. Didn't really. I mean, we spent $30 in all the time we were there and just bought a couple things. Like, should we bought a shoe rack? Like a fucking and I discovered, because they have samples, these motherfuckers, they have samples of these fucking cookies. They're little, they say they're oatmeal cookies, but they're basically sugar cookies, and they're the super thin, like crunchy cookies. They're like, you could eat a handful of them, like a fucking potato chip.
Yeah.
But, my God, these are some of the best cookies I've ever had in my life, dude. Like, you can't stop eating them. Like a Pringles. Anyway, they have free samples. Ass. And they know. These motherfuckers know. I'm going to go right past that. So, if you eat one of these cookies, they fucking know what it's gonna do to you. You're gonna buy the fucking 60 pack that's sitting right there.
Yeah, it's that crack dealer hustle.
Yeah, 100%. And I did. I ate like fucking
crack, little brat.
ate like 5 of the cookies, and then I was like, my wife's like, why don't you just buy the packets right there? I was like, you devil bitch. So I bought them. I bought the fucking cookies.
Good for you.
And yeah, they're really fucking good. Anyway, IKEA's the shit, man. If you're like over 30, I think you'll enjoy IKEA. Get on it.
I've been thinking about, like, I know it's an investment, but I need a new bed. Like, I've been having the same bed for like 4 years. I'm like, man, it's probably time to pony up, get a little shine.
I'll go to IKEA. Wouldn't necessarily buy from IKEA. Go to IKEA, get you some ideas, and then on Amazon buy you a fucking bed that's similar.
I hate to say it, but I think there's a local hustle I could work that I could probably get a free bed.
There you go.
It's slightly damaged, but brand new.
Are you gonna take it from that shelter?
Bitch, I might. Nah.
Just
dude, that shelter was crazy because it was an Airbnb before our agency bought it, and it's nice, man. Like, it's like I pay $130 to stay there for a night.
Weird. That's weird. So you had to go there to basically just make sure things were on the up and up there, like
that. Well, that's just part of it. Like, what I really had to do was like actual work there, and I had to meet the heating guy in the morning. But like part of it is like, all right, man, let's make sure people aren't like selling dope out of our shelter. Just get a feel, make sure nobody's being wild.
Interesting.
Well, I am part of my job is a property manager.
Like, what exactly do you do there? I mean, you said you were bored. There's no TV.
I literally just played on my phone, ate 3 Hot Pockets like a fat bastard.
Didn't interact with the people there at all?
Very minimally, because I didn't want them to know that I work for our company. I'm trying to spy on them, kind of like they're like, it's not like I'm really like spending my whole time doing that. Like, like I went and I did like yard work and stuff like that on the building, and I'm meeting the heating guy in the morning, but I'm kind of like making sure like, let's just make sure they're not violating. But like,
some undercover boss shit.
Kind of like not, and
you surprise somebody with like $1 million.
No, I'm definitely not doing that, bro. Nobody's. I bought Powerball tickets the first time yesterday, and I didn't win.
What?
Yeah, I didn't win. What's that?
Good story. That's a good story, beginning to end. Told it like a champ.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't win.
Anybody ever tell you that you are a natural storyteller, sir?
Yeah. A natural orator.
Actually, but you actually are a pretty decent storyteller. I'm just bullshitting.
Yeah, I know.
You've told some quality stories on this podcast for sure.
Yeah. Anyway, so me and Kimberly, right? We decided what we're gonna be for Halloween. This is actually
coming soon.
Yeah, so me and Kimberly are gonna be Fred and Wilma Flintstone, which is a good fit,
okay.
Yeah. And we're gonna paint my dog up like Dino.
Yeah, you're gonna paint your dog.
Yeah, we're gonna paint him all purple, pink with dots and all that, like Dino. But I was just telling that story to tell you that my wife thought that his name was Dino and fought me for a half hour about it. So I had to look up a Flint. Yeah, she thought Dino, his name was Dino, and I was like, what? Because I was like, no, he yells Dino when he's mad at Dino. Like he yells, Wilma, when he's mad at or trying to get Wilma's attention. And she's like, no, look, it says right here. And then she
never actually watched the Flintstones, has she? She just fucking read the name Dino.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking, because I had to and then she had Alexa, like she was like doing all these little Alexa questions, and I was like, no, fuck that, hold up. And I fucking YouTubed the show, found it. And he's like, Dino, and I was like, ha, I want to argue with my wife. I'm 1 in 100, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, everything. That's great. Look,
yeah, but it is gonna be dope. My big ass, because we're gonna walk my dog downtown, and I'm gonna have them all painted because I have a big ass white lab.
Yeah.
But dude, he's hard to walk, man. He's strong as hell. So anyway, it's gonna be crazy because he's not gonna know what to do with himself with that many people. It's gonna be kind of dope. He's nice as fuck. Like my dog is sweet, but he's like, oh, people, fuck, people.
Yeah.
Is that people? Oh my god.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be fun though. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. I'm gonna I want to cut my beard like a little bit, but not so much like I did last year to be Gomez. Because last year I shaved all of it, so when we did my hair black to be like Gomez.
You did Gomez because you weren't Gomez when we did the
spectacular. Yeah, because I won't be Fred Flintstone this year either. All right, I don't know.
What are you gonna do? You're not gonna be fucking Captain Spaulding again, are you? Because I'm trying to switch it up.
No, I got a mask, dog.
Okay. I actually told my daughter yesterday. I was like, "Do you want to help me go to the Halloween store and like find a new costume?" And she's like, "No, you gotta be the fucking dragon again." She didn't say fucking, but
yeah.
She's like, "You gotta be the dragon," because my daughter loves dragons, like her favorite thing in the world, dragon.
That's cool.
She's going as a dragon finally this year, and so she wants me to go as a dragon with her as a dragon.
That's pretty cool.
So I was like, "Don't worry." Yeah, I was like, "I'll still be the dragon when we walk around." I was like, "I need a different costume for my Long Lost Brothers podcast." She's like, "Oh yeah." And so she's gonna help me pick out. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I don't know if it's gonna be an animal or a fucking demon or a fucking like a Ninja Turtle. I don't know what it's gonna be, but we're gonna figure it out.
My mask is pretty legit. It's pretty legit. Oh, dude, can you see my shirt? I don't know if it's a Freddy Krueger shirt, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I was wearing my Michael Myers socks today. Like, yeah, get that spooky season out.
Yeah.
Get out there.
Oh, my wife and I, dude, we're going to see fucking Exorcist beginning on Tuesday.
I'm going Saturday, so we're gonna have to record on Thursday again next week because I'm gonna be out of town for work.
Okay.
But, so we're gonna recap that movie. We'll do a little review next week.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, we're going Saturday. I already told Kimberly. She's like, "Oh, are we?" I was like, "Oh yeah, we are."
Yeah, my wife's pumped for that, dude. Like once she saw the trailer, and then like
I think I don't know if I showed Kimberly the trailer yet. I will show her, and then she'll get excited because the trailer is good, dude.
I think it was like yesterday or something. I was like, "Oh, we're going to the movies next Tuesday." I was like, "So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the calendar." Said, "Are we?" I was like, "Yeah, for sure." She's like, "Why?" And I'm like, "The fucking Exorcist." She was like, "Oh yeah, fuck yeah, I'm down." Yep.
Yeah, I like it. I like it when you can like a 2-word explanation to the wife changes the whole like temperature of this conversation. It's like, oh yeah, you're right. Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Same page.
She was like somewhat interested in going, and then I'm like, Exorcist. She's like, fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Speaking of, so my wife and I were walking through IKEA today, dude. And
were you?
Listen, the song, the fucking Yamo Be There is on the fucking.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Is that why you sent me that clip today?
Yeah. So Yamo Be There was playing on the intercom, and she was like, "What the fuck?" She goes, "God damn it, Brett. I've been thinking about this song for days because the other day you were walking around singing it, and now it's been stuck in my head."
Be there.
Yeah. And so then we get home later, and like she's still singing it all day. This wife walking around fucking like, right? So if anyone doesn't know what it is, man, look up Michael McDonald, Yamo Be There. Just look up Michael McDonald songs. You'll find Yamo Be There. Anyway, so she goes, that she's like, "I've never heard that before, like in public. I've never heard that." I was like, "Oh, this is like the third time I've heard a Michael McDonald song in the past couple months." You know what I mean? Like, I keep an ear out for it because I'm like, they play it over a lot of intercoms, man. Like it's played over sound systems a lot. Like if you pay attention at grocery stores and shit like that. So anyway, but I found out she had never really listened to it. She only knew it from the 40-Year-Old Virgin.
That before Time Suck. That was the only place I had heard it.
Yep.
dude.
too. That I had even heard it on there because my wife was like, I was like, well, how do you know that song then? And she's like, 40-Year-Old Virgin. I was like, oh yeah, I fucking forgot. Like, dude's like pissed off because all they play is Michael McDonald fucking live concert on the fucking.
He's like, I'm a Yamo kill myself.
Yeah.
Or no, he's like, Yamo burn this bitch down or something.
He goes, if I have to listen to McDonald for one more minute, I am going to kill everyone in the store and put a bullet in my brain.
Paul Rudd
like,
slayed in that shit.
If I hear Yamo be there one more time, I'm a Yamo putting this place to the ground.
Yeah. Dude, you know what's fucking insane, bro? Okay, so I'm in full swing of spooky season, okay?
Yeah.
So I was watching The Curse of Michael Myers today, or not today, but this weekend. Number 6.
Yep.
Which is fucking terrible. But you know whose acting premiere that was?
Wait. Paul Rudd?
Paul Rudd.
Really?
He played Tommy. What the fuck's his name? God damn it! You know Tommy from Michael Myers, the little neighbor boy.
Yeah. Wait. What year was Cursed of Michael Myers?
It is a '90s one, bro.
I know it was a '90s one, but I swear to God, like Halloween. Okay, I guess that might have been early '90s. Well, Clueless was 1995.
It was after that. Paul Rudd was not in his cool guy zone yet. He was all agitated and crazy. Oh,
no, but hold on. So, but you remember
1995, bro.
So the same year as Clueless.
Yeah, it says Tommy Doyle. Paul Rudd was Tommy Doyle, and that's when Donald Pleasance was still alive, playing Samuel Loomis.
Interesting. So Paul Rudd, so that was his debut.
That's what it said. It said introducing Paul Rudd.
Interesting.
I was like, hey, I know that fool.
From that to playing Josh in Clueless, and then I don't remember seeing him in much. Like, oh no, he played a gay dude in a movie with, I feel like it was like Jennifer Aniston or something, and it was about like this chick that falls in love with her gay best friend. Anyway,
okay, so
doesn't matter.
He's Ant-Man. Let's hold on. I got his IMDb right here. Ant-Man. Okay, come on. Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Yeah.
I Love You, Man.
Great movie.
Yeah, I don't know any of these. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
You should watch I Love You, Man. It's got him and Jason Segel. Really fucking good.
Jason Segel's cool. Ghostbusters Afterlife. Oh, he's in What If.
Go back.
What am I? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Mondo Gecko voice.
Oh, okay.
Claude, a good thing. Oh, it's a music video. Avengers, Bob's Burger movie. Jericho voice. Chip and Dale.
Is there a way to go back like early in his career?
I'm trying. That's what I'm going down. We're getting there.
Okay.
I mean, you're getting ahead of yourself.
It's going to take 6 months to get to the beginning of his career because the motherfucker has been in like 400 movies.
Living with Yourself. Avengers Damage. Oh, it's a video game. Hang on. The Catcher Was a Spy. Wet Hot American. Bob's Burgers. Sausage Party. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone Can Quantum.
Okay.
He's himself in that. Okay, we're getting beyond the Ant-Man part 1 right now. Lonely Island. No, I don't even know what that is. Anchorman, he's in that, right? Prince Avalanche. Admission. This is 40. Wanderlust. Jason. Yeah, Our Idiot Brother. I think I watched that one. Dinner with Schmucks. Okay. Year 1. I think he just had a cameo in that. I don't know, Role Models.
Yep. Oh, fuck, Role Models is great.
Oh, that's the one where they're like fighting with the.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
Sean William Scott and Paul Rudd, right?
Yeah, and then he was in Reno 911 for 5 episodes. Night at the Museum, The X, The O in Ohio.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Seen that?
That sounds like something you should watch. 40-Year-Old Virgin. Okay, we're getting to it now.
Yep.
Oh,
There's still so much. There's still so much before.
Yeah, hold on. Wait, hang on. We're getting there. Other words. Hold on. Come on. Jamie's Secret, Question of Ethics, Picture Perfect.
Picture Perfect. I remember that.
Rebel Highway, Wild Oats, Clueless, Sisters, Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, The Size of Watermelons, Romeo and Juliet. That, you remember that one where it's like it has Leonardo DiCaprio, and it's like new times in the like body movements and the
I don't know.
video.
He was in it, though.
Yeah, me neither. I don't even really remember that movie.
Hold on, wait. So I'm trying to find the movie where he plays the gay dude. Maybe it wasn't him. Pretty sure it was him. I'm almost positive.
Deadline,
it was him.
Great Gatsby. I didn't know he was in Great Gatsby.
I don't know.
I'm off it now. Anyway, Paul Rudd, celebrated actor.
Hold on, I want to know now the movie where he plays the gay dude.
You want me to Google what gay? When did Paul Rudd play a gay guy?
Sure, why not? I hate doing that, but go ahead.
Okay. Oh, hold on. The Object of My Affection.
That's 98. It. The Object of My Affection. You want to hear something crazy? This is how much of a ridiculous movie lover I was as a child. I've probably told this story before, but we lived by a movie theater. Like, it was at the end of my street. And like, that's what I would do. My parents would give me a couple bucks. This is back when movies were like $3.50 for a matinee.
Yeah.
And they would fucking send just like, oh yeah, fucking here's $4. Go to
catch a flick, little Brett.
Candy and a drink for $10.
And,
yeah. They would let me go basically whenever I wanted because it kept me out of their hair. But it was my favorite thing to fucking do. Go see movies. All right.
Hell yeah.
I would go see the movies would never think. See, 1998, Jesse, I was like 13 years old. Okay. I went and saw The Object of My Affection when I was 13 years old. Why? I don't know. But I did. It looked funny. I didn't even know who Paul Rudd was at the time.
Did you go see The Big Lebowski? Saving Private Ryan?
Saving Private Ryan, yep, 100%. Went and saw that with my buddy Seth.
That movie was badass, right?
Yeah. I saw a lot of actors' early movies, like a Ewan McGregor movie that like no one ever talks about. I went and saw called the something love. I don't know.
Oh, there was. What Dreams May Come came out that year. The Faculty.
Oh, dude, I went and saw What Dreams May Come at the theater as well.
Oh, that movie was crazy. The Night at the Roxbury. Blade came out that year.
I saw
Half Baked. Waterboy.
I saw Half Baked at the theater.
Such a good movie, dude.
I saw. Listen to this. In 1996. So you gotta think I'm about 12 years old, 1996. Probably 11, honestly. Most of the year I was 11. I went and saw what were we just talking about? So you said Saving Private Ryan.
I don't know. I'm already on the big movies of 1996.
Right. 1996, I went and saw Jerry Maguire, dude.
No shit.
What 11-year-old sees Jerry Maguire in the movie theater? Me and my buddy Justin, I've had him on the podcast a bunch. We went together with his grandma to see Jerry Maguire.
Oh yeah, there it is, right there. Independence Day came out that year. I remember that made me.
Yeah.
That made me jump in my seat. The Cable Guy.
Cable Guy, that bitch at the drive-in.
Hey, you remember?
Good.
You remember the Island of Dr. Moreau?
Yeah, of course, Val Kilmer.
Yeah. Also, Romeo and Juliet, that movie we were just talking about, came out that year.
Yep, I did not see that in the theater, but I watched the fuck out of that on video.
Scream came out that year too.
Yup, saw that at the drive-in.
Hell yeah, the drive-in was a hit, man.
Damn, I saw fucking everything that year, dude. That was
yeah,
a
you
heyday.
did.
Fuck.
You see Fargo? They probably wouldn't let you in for 12.
No, dude, my parents would take me. I'm telling you, some of these movies I saw were not for kids. Like,
yeah, it doesn't sound like it. Jerry Maguire's not for kids. Show me the money. Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah, it's rated R. It's rated R. There's a weird scene where he goes down on her on the front porch. Imagine watching that with somebody's grandma when you're 11.
Try not to get a wood.
It's a little weird. What's wild when I look back though is I looked it up recently. Tom Cruise was only like 30 years old when he made Jerry Maguire.
Yeah, it's weird to think how old he is. He's still like hella fit, dog.
Yeah, he's in his 60s now. But like, yeah, I saw Jerry Maguire. He was 30 in that. I just think about the fact of like I'm 8 now, and I saw Jerry Maguire was a 30-year-old dude.
That's pretty fucking hilarious.
It is weird.
Hold on. There's a meme earlier. Hold on. I think I sent it to you, but let me. It says there's this picture of Nicole Kidman, and she's like, yeah, like yes. And it says live every day like it's 2001. Nicole Kidman leaving her lawyer's office after divorcing Tom Cruise. And it's like Tom Cruise's story. He's like, wow, okay. Dude. Yeah, I feel like he would be so much to try to keep up with as like a companion or a friend. It's like,
yeah, he's a wild man, dude.
Remember when he was on Oprah doing the fucking that giddy ass shit?
Katie Holmes, fucking when they first started dating, yeah.
Yeah, he's just, and then Penelope Cruz, she didn't have to change her last name or nothing, bro.
Yeah, dude, Tom Cruise, dude, he is. I'll tell you what, nothing else though. He's fucking awesome as an actor, and he is like the hardest working dude in fucking Hollywood. That
I mean, Tom Cruise is an amazing actor. Say what you want about him personally, but yeah, there's one thing.
I think he's a fucking like crazy. Like he seems to be a fucking psychopath when it comes to like his Scientology shit and like how they worship him. And
he's also got one of his teeth are in the middle, on the top. Is that right? He doesn't have like a split down the middle where there's two teeth. He has one in the middle, dog.
Works for him.
Yeah, he's slain.
Those fucking Mission Impossible movies are the shit, son.
Yeah. There's a new one coming out, isn't it?
It's already out. Yeah, I'm hoping.
Yeah, where he did that crazy ass jump with the motorcycle, and he really did it.
Yeah, he does all his own stunts, dude. It's crazy. He did fucking. There's a scene in Mission Impossible 2 where he's just hanging from a fucking cliff. And I think that's where it all started for him, doing his own stunts and shit. Then on,
you got a taste for it.
Yeah.
They're trying to insure. Yeah, isn't there something where they're like trying to get somebody to insure him, and it was like super hard for them to insure him doing his own stunt?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't. But that dude is he is a fucking hardworking motherfucker.
Yeah. He's insane, bro. What was I gonna tell you? Oh yeah. So just to keep up in the fight news before we get too far into our episode here. This morning I saw a quote. I sent you a meme of it, but it's a quote of Dylan Dennis saying, "Oh, this lawsuit shit. This was a pussy. I'm too good for him. I'm out." And he is pulling out. And I was like, I gotta go to Twitter. That's where you get the real Dylan Dennis news, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, buddy. For a while it was everywhere. Platinum Mike Perry, who's the backup in the fight.
Yeah.
It was a way more exciting fight for Logan Paul. Anyway, he's like, it's official. He's out. I'm in. And I was like, oh, we got the real fight now. Right? Like, I was like, oh, it's on, motherfuckers. Like,
Wait, was that real, though? Did Mike Perry really post that?
Yeah. Yeah, I follow both of them on Twitter. I follow all the... That's where you get...
Was he trolling, though?
I think he was just, he's trying to make that money, baby. I mean, he's the bare knuckle fighting championships champion. He's a problem.
I wonder if he really believed it, though, or if he was just, like, playing. Like,
he might have just been gassing it up. Maybe him and Dylan are texting each other, and he's like, yeah, I'm gassed up. Then later on in the day, Dylan comes out with this thing like, man, he's like, I'll be there on fight night. You guys take everything so serious. And it's like, don't play with my emotions. Because I really, a lot of people feel this way. They're like, yeah, drop out, Dylan. Let's see Mike Perry versus Logan Paul. That is a much more exciting fight.
So,
because Dylan Dennis is not, comes to throwing hands. Like, he's a badass jiu-jitsu artist, but he's not. Mike Perry will kill you. He will turn your lights out. He'll put you to sleep, dog. Dylan Dennis will strangle you.
What I've seen, he's not the best at throwing punches.
Dylan Dennis, yeah, no, I mean, he's not a striker. That's not his wheelhouse. Like, he's probably a better striker than me, but he's a professional fighter. But he's not. He's super high level jiu-jitsu. That's his thing.
Let me give you another perspective on this too, because I listened to Jake Paul's podcast, and he had Logan on there. I think just today or yesterday is when it was released, so they probably
because I didn't get to watch the clip because of work, but there was a clip from this podcast a year. Maybe you can fill in the blank for me.
Yeah, so basically what I don't know what this lawsuit is specifically, but apparently Logan's fiance is actually filing charges against Dylan Dennis, and apparently it's not about the posting photos shit.
Like, really? Because every single day he says good morning, and it's some risque picture of Logan's fiance. I can't remember her name right now. I'm not even sure. Nina, yeah. And I mean, and it's like every day is just multiple pictures of her with another dude, and it's like he's like, another one, damn. Like,
yeah. Well, according to Logan, this is separate from him. She's doing this. She's taking him to court for something that is not that. That's supposedly, I don't know, related to that dude being a real fucking piece of shit. Now, I don't know how true all this is or what the real circumstances are or if there's any weight behind whatever she's taking him to court for, but apparently she's taking him to court. And, basically what Logan was saying is like, dude, the lawyer fees alone are going to be so, like, he kind of can't drop out of this fight now. It's too big of a payday. Like, when you're about to face huge court costs. And then, what if he loses? He's gonna have to pay whatever damages too.
Yeah.
There's why his lawyer fees alone, could be like $400,000.
Ouch.
But if that's true, I could see him feeling the need to do this fight no matter what.
Yeah.
When it's a draw, he needs the money.
Yeah, he needs to get a payday. I mean, he doesn't. I mean, I don't know his finances and shit. You know what I mean? But I haven't heard about him. He's pulled out. Like, that's why everybody's so worried. Also, he pulls out of a lot of fights because he gets hurt a lot. I mean, and I can imagine training at super high level, you probably do get injured a lot. But he's training with Conor McGregor, so we'll see what happens. But
interesting. That fucking wild man.
Well, him and Conor started training together to sharpen up Conor's jiu-jitsu. And that's how they kind of became homies and stuff. And so,
interesting.
Yeah. And then, it's been crazy, but So that's been. I'm like, bring Mike Perry, let's fucking go. Like, I want to see like.
When's this fight though? When's this fight though? Because I want to watch it, because on the same card isn't
KSI and Tommy Fury, right?
Yeah, I'm way more interested in watching that.
That'll probably be a better fight. When is?
I'm actually like, I'm rooting for Tommy Fury here. I really am.
Yeah, I am too, actually.
And the scene of Tommy Fury, the more I like him, dude.
Oh, so it's getting real close. It's October 14th.
Yeah, I knew it was soon. Every time I see Fury in an interview or anything, like Tommy Fury doing an interview or anything, like, I kind of like the dude now. Like, really, after that fight with, yeah, he seemed like pretty cool dude.
I like the Fury family. They're cool. Even though John Fury, all wild. Man, okay, so I'm not like scrolling while we're talking, but I was looking up the date and then I clicked on a thing. Dylan Dennis is just all day on Twitter. There's a picture of him looking way less jacked than Logan Paul, and it says all natural versus Juice Head, October 14th. I mean, he's all day, dude. He is not giving up. He'll just talk that shit all day.
Yeah.
So, but and I don't know if that's just him selling the fight or if he really hates Logan Paul, but it's like it probably started as him selling the fight and is just evolved into this.
Well, look at like, did you watch that Face to Face?
I didn't. I watched part of it. They go back and forth though, right? Like pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I wouldn't even say pretty good. Honestly, Logan kind of like just kind of dominated him in the fucking. I mean, but Logan Paul is a fucking influencer, and that's what he does. You know what I mean? But
yeah, I mean, yeah, and he's like a professional wrestler, so like. Right. But and I've heard Dylan Dennis on like Ariel Helwani's podcast. I think that fool does drugs. A good amount. Like smokes smokes a lot of weed, like an impairing amount of weed, or like some's missing. You know what I mean? Like some's not all there. Like this fool just like.
I would say the same thing though about
me.
Who did fucking Jake just fight?
Who did he just fight?
Last month?
Nate Diaz.
Nate Diaz.
But Nate Diaz like does smoke like a lot of fucking weed. Like that's what I'm saying. Like kind of same, like.
Yeah.
Okay. Like like I was like but Dylan Dennis tries to come off like he's like super smart in the game and he knows this, that, and that, and it's like it just came like I was like, what? Why? I was like questioning myself, like, why am I listening to this fucking idiot? Yeah. And I was like, oh yeah, because I've always like wondered why Connor wants to hang out with this guy. What's the big lure? Like, and he is a pretty good MMA fighter, like. I was like, God, this guy's a fucking turd. And he's like trying to sound like he's like trying to intimidate Ariel Helwani, who's like literally just a commentator, like does not train. He's just wants the news, he's in the news, he's in the game, like, and and he uses his voice, like he'll stand up to people, but not like, oh, let's get it on, dog. Like, you're not even like that, like there's no tough guy vibe from Ariel Helwani. He's trying to like kind of act like he's gonna like do some kind of weird shit. It's like, oh, like shut up, you're stupid. Like, you're bringing a vibe you don't need to bring. Like, stop.
Well, I'm looking forward to that one, dude. Just like both of those fights on that card, I really want to see.
Yeah, I don't even really know that much about KSI. I don't watch any of his videos. I wouldn't know his name if it wasn't for him boxing Logan Paul.
Yeah, he just annoys the fuck out of me, dude. He thinks very highly of himself, and the way that he, I don't know, he is an influencer turned boxer, right? Like, similar to a Jake Paul.
At lower level for sure, right?
I think so. Yeah, I mean, it seems that way. He doesn't seem as serious about it. But he acts as if he's just this, and he really hasn't like fucking beat anybody significant in any kind of way. And so it's like when you hear him talking all kinds of shit, it's like talking shit like he's gonna beat Tommy Fury. Like I just can't, dude. I can't.
Probably not. If Jake didn't beat him, probably not, dog.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like
close. I think Tommy Fury's gonna whoop his ass.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I just feel like that Fury lineage is gonna be real hard to kind of take from making YouTube videos to, you know.
Yeah.
Because Jake was swinging for the fences trying to fight that dude, and he didn't fare super well.
No.
You know, I mean, Jake's a formidable boxer. I mean, you know.
And I don't think KSI is necessarily on the same level, and he's, you know, acting as if
he is. He's acting like I feel like Jake is the one that's really kind of taking this whole YouTuber turned boxer into like an actual like business model, you know, that's successful.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like Logan wouldn't have been like, you know, he wouldn't have been doing all this stuff if Jake hadn't been doing all this stuff, you know, like there wouldn't be Dylan Dennis versus Logan Paul if Jake hadn't fought every retired MMA fighter on the planet, you know.
Yeah, and Logan wouldn't have fought fucking Mayweather.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. I wasn't too sure on the timeline, so I didn't want to start picking apart his whole life. But like, you know, but Logan's successful in his own right, doing his own thing, and I feel like the only reason he wants to box is because Jake boxes.
Yeah, I think there's definitely something there with the sibling rivalry, dude. Like they definitely they proved that a couple weeks ago, and it seems like they're trying to move past it or whatever. But
yeah, because they're still doing each other's shows and shit, right?
Yeah, it's there though, like under the surface. You can tell, dude. You can just tell it's there. Like there's some competition there. And,
well, you know, everybody wants the biggest dick, you know.
Well, and especially when you're brother, like you want to beat your brother, you know, like you can't let your little brother fucking, you know, surpass you. Come on.
Yeah, I get that. My little brother, I'm like, son.
But like at anything, I mean, come on, anything. Like, I mean, Logan is killing it as an entrepreneur.
Yeah. He's, like, I mean, successful in WWE. He's got Prime. Like, fuck, I even started drinking Prime, and I was like, I'm never drinking that horse shit. Now I'm like, I'm pretty fucking tasty.
My kids are on that Prime shit, dude. All them fucking middle school kids, high school kids, they fucking love that shit.
I prefer my Propel, but every now and then I'll give me a little Prime. Like, let's do a little 12 pack of some Primes. Let's get this new.
It's just marketed so well though, dude. All the fucking kids want the newest flavor of Prime. Hey, you tried this flavor? Hey, you tried this flavor? And they're all fucking comparing each other. Like my son Asher, even he's not even that big into like, you know, influencer and fucking, or you know, I mean, I guess he's into sports, but like,
I think the Rocket Pop's probably my jam. That's our OG one.
I think for him, for Asher, it's more like, oh, this is what his peers are doing and talking about.
Yeah.
Like, try that new Prime. So he's got to try it. You know what I mean? Just fucking come to school the next day. Like,
well, it's just like Gatorade when we were kids. You know, oh, you get that blue right. The blue's the best for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I still stand by that. Blue Gatorade is the thirst quenching nectar.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah. I get the Frost. That's the one. The light blue. Yeah. Man, so how's I don't mean this as a dig, but how's Joe Burr doing? How's the boys? How's your football squad going? How's the Bengals?
The Cincinnati Bengals are not doing well. I tell you what, you got to say, like, Joe Burrow is the highest paid fucking football athlete ever, NFL athlete ever.
Damn.
It's a ridiculous fucking contract. I don't even remember what it is now. It's something like $250 million for 10 years or something. Like it's something fucking crazy. Where
I can't even find. You know what sucks? I can't even find something that I get paid $100,000 a year to do.
I know.
This fool throws a ball.
Look,
and makes more money than I will collectively ever make in my life in a year.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's crazy.
Like literally, I think it's $250 or $350 million. It's like over a quarter of a fucking $1 billion. It's fucking crazy.
He's a guy. I throw
crazy.
Ball,
but anyway, you know, and at first it looked like, hey, man, these last 2 years, dude. It was like they went to back-to-back AFC Championship games. They went to a
Yeah.
Super Bowl last. Haven't won one yet.
Yeah,
But
but I mean, that's still a good season. That's a winning season.
yeah, that's a fucking
I
great.
mean,
And for the Cincinnati Bengals, fuck
yeah, like
yeah,
I haven't heard shit about the Bengals since like what Boomer Esiason.
right.
Yeah,
All the years of Carson Palmer when they were supposed to they had this stacked team. They should have been fucking amazing, but they just never could fucking get it together. And then now Joe Burrow comes in, and yeah, some shit starts happening. And so yeah, when you're paid that much, that's a
some
lot of fucking
shit better
pressure.
happen, right?
Dude, that's so much pressure, right? Like everyone's
Yeah.
watching you. Everyone's like, oh, you better be fucking worth it. Like nobody's worth that much. Like, and then you have a couple losing, like, start the season off record. It doesn't feel very good.
That sucks,
So,
man.
but I'll tell you what, it's the whole division isn't doing great, honestly. Like Pittsburgh's not doing great. All the key players in the fucking division, Baltimore, none of them are doing fantastic. I don't think anyone is panicking because it's very easy to turn around like you lose a couple in the beginning and then go on a run.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And still end up in that championship game, definitely in the playoffs. So I wouldn't count him out just yet. He's a fucking ridiculously good football player. If you look at his stats, he's broken like every fucking Bengals record ever, and he's been there for 3 years or 2 years. So
yeah,
I don't know. I'm panicking, but yeah, you're right. I've been very disappointed the last 3 fucking weeks.
That sucks, man. The Niners, dude, number one.
Yeah, Niners.
4-0, baby.
Are they 4-0?
Yeah, they've been body bagging everybody's ass.
So I hope. Oh man, we need to see that fucking Niners matchup, dude.
We gotta go. We gotta get it. But yeah, we're underneath us is the Seahawks and the Rams and the Cards.
I feel like if that ever happens, dude, we got to live stream our fucking.
Oh,
we got to do a
be
game
dope.
campaign, Super Bowl companion.
That would be super fucking badass, dude.
Yeah,
oh yeah, the Eagles are 4-0 also, and they're good every year. So they're a super competitive team. So the NFC East, they're number one. NFC West, the Niners are number one. So I'm just like, come on, man, we got to get through. We gotta take it.
Who's in first place in the AFC North?
In the AFC what?
AFC North. I think that's our division, right? AFC North.
Isn't it AFC like West or East?
I thought it was North. No?
Oh, yeah, AFC North. You're right.
Yeah, Cincinnati, right?
Ravens.
Baltimore.
Ravens. Okay. It goes Ravens, Steelers, Browns, Bengals.
What's the Baltimore's record?
3-1. And then the Steelers are 2-2.
See what I'm saying? The division is not.
Yeah, and then the Browns are 2-2, and then the Bengals are 1-3.
Not strong, but we got beat by Baltimore and got beat by fucking the Browns, which is really pathetic.
Oh man, you hate the Browns, or is it just like those are the two teams there?
Yeah, that's just the rivalry. I don't really give a shit. Everybody in Columbus is Browns fans. I think it's just because we're a tad bit closer to Cleveland than we are to fucking Cincinnati. But I grew up a Cincinnati fan. I lived like an hour from Cincinnati growing up.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We were always. Plus, when I was a kid, like that was the best era.
Yeah, and plus they got the cool. Their jerseys are cooler too.
Bengals, fuck yeah, dude. Browns jerseys.
I always thought that the Browns had the lamest fucking uniforms, bro.
Yeah. And dude,
what is a Brown like?
It's a dog. It's supposed to be a dog. Like their mascot is a dog.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The Brown Hound.
Yeah. What is a Brown? I don't know.
That's what I just never got. I was like, when you're a kid, you're like doing like the anamorphic shit, and you're like, oh, the Bengals are like lions. Oh, the Colts are like a horse. Like what the fuck is a Brown? Is like a turd or like a 49er? Oh, they're a a fucking miners, buff miner
Yeah.
dude. You know, you're trying to like get behind the mascot and shit.
Yeah.
Fuck is a brown, bro? All right, man. I gotta wrap this thing up.
Oh shit. Well, hold on. I feel like we forgot something. We forget something. Loki dropped like 2 hours ago.
Oh yeah. I watched most of it, but I cut it short to do the pod. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. You know the dude. Okay, spoiler. This ain't gonna come out for like 2 days, so all our nerd friends are gonna watch it. Okay, so you know the dude OB. Are you there yet?
Yeah.
You know where that dude's. You know where that dude's from?
Yeah. Give me 1 second, because is he in? Is he in Everything, Everywhere, All at Once?
Probably, but you know where his main role is? His big role?
What?
The Goonies. He's Gizmo. Is a Gizmo a gadget?
That's it. Yeah. Same guy.
Yeah, he's on the comeback right now. And dude, and so remember I told you I was staying at that shelter and I had to take my mom to the doctors. That's in Astoria. That's where Goonies. That's where the house is from the show of Goonies. So it all ties back into
interesting.
a nice little bow.
I think they purposely chose that guy because of Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Well, his voice is very unique. Hang on, what was that dude's name? It's
So that movie, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, it won all the fucking awards like last year, and but it's all about the multiverse, literally the same as Loki. So I thought it was really like clever for them to pick up that dude.
I've been meaning to watch that movie actually.
It's solid.
My wife didn't love it. I'm probably mispronouncing his name, but it's Ke Huy Quan. It's like Ke space HUYQUAN. But yeah, so that movie is supposed to be dope, right? Where that girl's just like going through different like timelines of her own life, right?
Yeah.
I want to watch that.
It is good. You should.
You know it comes out tomorrow.
Tomorrow is Pet Cemetery.
Yep. That's the prequel on Paramount.
I know you're pumped for that.
Oh, I'm very pumped for that. Especially coming off the heels of
like at midnight, or do they have like a certain time on Paramount?
Oh, I think they just clicks on at midnight. So if my sleep schedule my sleep schedule's been like I go to bed at like 8 and then I wake up at like 1:30 and just toss and turn. So if that happens, and if Kimberly's been doing the same thing. So if she's on that same vibe, I'm like, fuck it, man. Let's just be tired. Let's just wake up and watch this.
I feel like a lot of the streaming services are doing that now, like going back to that kind of old model of like we release our show at fucking 9 p.m. or whatever.
Oh yeah, like like what we were texting about earlier was like, and
time zone.
I was gonna Google this because I feel like like you had to wait until like 8 o'clock to watch certain shows.
Yeah.
And I was like, is that the same? But they would say Eastern or Pacific, right? That's the two, 8 o'clock Eastern and Pacific or whatever. So it's like, and I remember like waiting different times, and like I remember I learned about that soon because most of the TV pub like shit was in the East Coast.
Yeah.
And we get it early.
It was always based on Eastern, and so the one thing that's always been like weird is like when you do live shows, right? Like something that's on live, like football, for example. Like our football starts at 1 p.m. every Sunday.
Yeah.
The football for you guys starts at like 10 a.m.
So like the game started at noon still. But I watched.
It's possible. How's that possible?
I don't know. We watch West Coast teams because we're on the West Coast.
Okay. But if you wanted to watch, like, say you flipped on ESPN, you wanted to watch like the Bengals versus the Browns or whatever.
Well, it's usually like our team comes out at like noon, and then your guys' team is like the evening game.
I see. So you get the like 4 o'clock game.
Yeah, it would be like like
an
the
East
Bengals
Coast.
versus Yeah, but for us it's like 4 o'clock. But for you guys, is it later? I don't fucking know, but I know that it usually it's like between 1 and 3 o'clock. Sometimes it's like 10 a.m. when the game starts.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
But usually it's like right after lunch, football is on, or sometimes it's like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. The game will start.
Yeah, our games are at 1 and 4 always. Sunday 1, 4, and then there's a 7 o'clock game, like a night game.
Like in the weekday.
Ooh, but what about Monday Night Football? You guys got that shit, right?
Yeah, and it's
It
Monday
starts
night.
at like 9 o'clock here, and it starts at like 6 o'clock there.
That sounds about right.
Like if you watch Monday Night Football here, you might end up staying up real late. Like
Same,
you got
though.
work the next day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But football games can get drugged the fuck out if it's a good one.
And then like the Super Bowl. Super Bowl here starts. I don't know. Fucking. I guess it's like 8 usually.
Yeah, it starts way earlier here.
Yeah.
Everybody's uncle's drunk by 5:30.
Anyway, fucking time zone. I don't know why I was so confused. Like, because we were talking about it earlier, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Well, we were talking about TGIF and shit because it was in relation to what time Loki was coming out, and you're like, it doesn't start till 9 here, but over here I'm like, oh cool, it starts at. But I thought they're gonna bust it off right at 5 o'clock, but it was at 6. I tried to watch it like 5:55, and it was like played like the first episode of season 1. I was like, wait a minute, isn't this how the last season started?
Yeah, 3 hours.
And I looked, I was like, I'm a fucking idiot. I was like, this is season 1. Instead of waiting 5 minutes to go back.
But yeah, we were talking about that because I was like, it's just weird because back in the day, I mean, it wasn't like it is now. There was no internet, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like you're gonna accidentally drop some spoilers. Like, say I watch TGIF, fucking 8. It's only 5 o'clock there, so you got to wait 3 more hours. Like, I'm not gonna watch it and be like, oh shit, Jesse, Stephon Arkell showed up, and then you'd be like, oh fuck, you ruined it, man. We haven't got it yet.
This is super. It's on topic but off topic. Do you remember when they went in that Stephon Urkel machine and Carl and Steven came out like Bruce Lee, like little Bruce Lee's, and they fought all those dudes?
Yep.
That was when I was like, Family Matters is fucking stupid. I was like, man, they just been making this show for too long at this point, bro.
Yep.
Because I remember it started out like a very realistic show, and then now it's like Stephon Urkel and all this shit. Get the fuck.
Arkell, and basically Stephon Arkell was the real fucking Jaleel White.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I feel like he's trying to like transition into like a more of a leading man kind of thing and show like another hand. But what's funny is now there's a kind of weed called the Purple Urkel, right? And Jaleel White bought that and goes around promoting it dressed as Urkel.
Yeah, that's great.
So like this really came full circle, hasn't it, Stephon?
All right, man. Let's fucking wrap this bitch up. We going off the rails.
There are rails to go on. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, man. All right, so we'll be back next. Probably Friday. The episode will come out, I'd imagine. So yeah,
next week we'll record probably. So hopefully, we do another week in a row. Stay on task here. Stay on the ball.
Yeah. I know we had to like you.
Well,
all right.
Follow us on Facebook, Long Lost Brothers Podcast. Follow me everywhere at Real Brett Scott. And follow Jesse at Cole_Witta_K.
That's right. On the gram, baby.
On the gram.
All right.
All right.
All right, we're out.
Later, man.